Welcome to our 2K TV holiday special. We have an epic show to take you into the new year.
That's impressive.
Here we go. Hear from Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Simmons, Kemba Walker.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, y'all. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. So is Shaquille.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Orlando Magic today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Still out of the lineup is Jabari Parker. They want him back healthy.
Yeah, Kevin, that deals a major blow to this team. And now the identity may have to change with him not in the lineup. Not even sure what that identity is going to be as of yet. But of all the guys to lose, he's the last one you wanted to see go down.
Impossible to replace a player of his magnitude. Certainly not with one guy. This is going to have to be a collective effort.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. AI is out there with Hart, and it's Hawkins in at the small forward. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff, the better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Here's Hart after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Leaf. Oladipo outside. Pass to Russell. Back to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Russell. Over AI. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now, here is Russell. He's guarded by AI. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hart. On offense, here are the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Here's Musa after the made shot from AI. Musa can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
AI with it. Russell's there. Hart kicks to AI. Outside Gordon. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Oladipo outside. To the right side. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Russell. Shot to stop the run. He can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Here's Russell following the score by Aaron Gordon. Arnold passes to Musa. The kick out to Oladipo. Over Bamba. Oladipo misses.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
AI dishes to Gordon. Hawkins passes to AI. Magic moving the ball around. Takes a three. Musa grabs the miss.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Oladipo misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes to Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Right. There has to be some sort of consistent effort to generate quality shots. It seemed to me they thought they were going to come easily. He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, he certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
Here is Russell after the Magic pick up two. And they pick up two. Russell's got 7 points.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Hart kicks to AI. He dishes it to Bamba. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his second basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Musa. He's covered by Hawkins. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. There's Russell with the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
They get the rebound. Out of hand on it, and he gets it back. Out to AI. Goes up again. He lays it in. He has 5.
Well, given how AI first got his chance at the NBA and how much drama was involved, it's amazing to see just how many friendly relationships AI has around the league.
And Greg, you know, this is something you've mentioned before. The NBA is a brotherhood. Sometimes players might get into it, but at the end of the day, there is a general sense of community between everyone involved with the league.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 12. Oladipo with the bounce pass. The pass to Leaf. Shoots from the baseline, and Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 9 points.
Well, it's crucial that D'Angelo Russell keep taking and making these types of shots. Great confidence there, guys.
Top of the key. AI can't hit.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Outside, Russell. Count it from 12. Russell's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Here's Bamba. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side, to make those moves? And Orlando has possession. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. AI dishes to Bamba. Here's Hugh. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. On the court for Orlando, they've got AI. Bamba is out there with Zeller. Then there's Hawkins. And it's Little in at the shooting guard position. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Nets trail by 20. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 19 points and did a great job locking down on defense. And, of course, found his teammates in open space. It was just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. He'll try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Pass to Hawkins. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Musa. It's Oladipo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No coverage that time.
And what I love about Oladipo, he does such a great job playing within the context of the offense. If you're open, he will find you.
AI outside. Here's Gordon, and it's blocked. Here's Wilson. No points in the game yet for him. Takes the 13-footer. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Magic leading by 19 points. Pass to Little. AI left side. And the pass to Little. Now, here's AI. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound, Brooklyn.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over him.
Pass to Musa. Sebic, he's guarded by AI. And Bamba pulls it down. For Orlando, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
Tipped away and stolen by AI. Goes up, and AI throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Bamba passes to Hawkins. AI in the post. 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Out to AI. The shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it. Wilson the pass to Musa, and it's blocked.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Sebic. Another shot. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got his second basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Gordon. Tries again. And Bamba with the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 21.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Oladipo, the pass to Musa. To the wing right side. Oladipo outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the night.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
Pass to Wilson. Kicks it to Oladipo. Here's Musa. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
Really, he exposed a lot of seams in the defense with his passing, too. That assist total was impressive.
Charity stripe shot. Oladipo misses. And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players, Doris, has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
Passes it to Musa. Leave kicks to Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Musa. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Inside, stolen by Wilson. Oladipo right side. And there's the pass to Musa. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Hart has it in the corner. And here's Hawkins. He had 22 points in the win against Washington. Back to AI. He kicks to Bamba. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bamba's got 6 in the quarter.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one. They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Here's Hart. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Hart's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Leaf. Here's Musa. Pass to Wilson. Here's Leaf. Here's Musa. Over Gordon. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his second foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
Ojale is checked in for Orlando. Passes it to Musa. Over Hawkins. Misses off the right iron.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game so far.
And you just got to love the way he moves the ball. Very unselfish.
I'd say he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible, and you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they shot it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by a full. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Oladipo is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Arnold in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Russell with it. AI picks him up. Inside, Musa. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
AI passes to Bamba. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Russell kicks to Leaf. Now the pass to Musa. Pass to Arnold. Over Hawkins. That one wide left.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
AI can't hit.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Down low. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 11 points for AI. So it's Brooklyn now.
And you can feel that Oladipo was on the verge of a breakthrough. And boy, did he ever. Everything came together for him. And he is now not only an elite scorer, but an all-star. Can attack from any distance and has a variety of ways to hurt the defense. Yeah, easy call.
And for Oladipo, Greg, there wasn't just one moment that gave him that push.
I mean, his development was less of having a eureka moment and more of everything just coming together. Has always had the strong athleticism, has refined his shot to make the most of it, and while it took him some time, he's now the player everyone hoped he'd be when he was a second overall pick.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
AI passes to Gordon. He feeds it to Bamba. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Russell. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. AI left side. Now, here's Bamba. Guarded closely. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
And not much else you can do. I mean, you can contest Bamba's shot, but most times he's just a little longer.
Musa passes to Russell. Off target from outside. For Orlando, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Gordon kicks to Hart. Pulls up. Goes back up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DJ Wilson comes in for Leaf, and it's Gary Harris in for Oladipo. And stolen by AI. There's the feed to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Harris outside. Nets passing it around. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
The offensive rebound. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
And Orlando making a change here. Brown's checked in. Harris looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. AI passes to Brown. Back to AI. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. To the left side wing. Passes it to Little. Back to AI. Zeller inside. Harris is there. A nice shot by Zeller.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
You know, I think he senses a team on the ropes, and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
Well, Orlando's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Magic in 3rd.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
The pass to Arnold. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 3 on 3. AI passes to Zeller. Out to AI. Down low. Little guarded by Harris. Fires from deep. AI no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. And stolen by Zeller. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Sebic, he's guarded by AI. Dishes it to Harris. Wilson against Zeller. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Turner's checked in for the Nets. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ojeley's checked in. Shot by Zeller, no good. Nets shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
And you love the effort. Just getting a hand in there and knocking it out.
A lot of guys can take over a game, Doris, at a moment's notice. Snap of your finger. In your mind, who goes that quickly into that zone and takes over like that?
I'll tell you this. The guy who comes first to my mind is Klay Thompson. I mean, what we've seen this guy achieve in a 12-minute quarter and the speed with which the ball from the touch of his fingertips to the release is incredible. Damian Lillard, another guy, doesn't get it off quite as fast as Klay, but can put 20-30 in a quarter in a heartbeat. Guys like Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, when they start cooking, boy, you better step out that kitchen because you're going to be in trouble, Kevin.
You are. Well said. And so in the game for the Magic, Ogilvy is out there with Jones. Then there's Brown. Then it's AI. And it's Zeller in at the center.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Past the wall. And the league last season, Doris, looking to tighten up on the traveling calls. You think that's a move in a positive direction, and it's had a good effect?
Well, Kevin, I'm sure you agree with this. We want to see if there's a traveling violation, it should be called.
Yes.
We have given the offensive players enough advantages, and by that I mean we've made it less physical on the perimeter. You know, we've allowed for freedom of movement, and so I think anytime you learn from a kid, listen, if you pick up that pivot foot, it's a travel. In the past, I thought a lot were missed. What's your take on it, Kev?
I like what you said, and even more for the younger kids who are learning the game, they got to play the right way. It's got to be called.
That's right.
And taken away by Brown. Feeds it to Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
They get a hand on it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Jones is running. Ogilvy passes to AI. And it's good for 2.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
I'll tell you, that's really clever because it's not easy to get that mid-range off over a guy who's got a size advantage. He made it look easy.
They get it back. Jones changes up, and the layup is up and in.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Russell finds Wall. We talk about positionless basketball, swingmen very much in demand. Players who go, Doris, around 6'6", 6'8", 6'9", who can do a little bit of everything.
Well, I think if you look at an organization like the Boston Celtics, who seems to have put its roster very much in mind, together with the idea that you've got to have switchability almost across the board. The Jason Tatum, the Jaylen Brown fit into that description absolutely perfectly. Long, athletic, can guard multiple positions. Switching screens has become such an integral part of NBA defenses, Kevin, that the idea of versatility is valued on both ends.
And it's the Magic with the ball. AI dishes to Zeller. Jones kicks to AI. Good on the triple. AI's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Looking to get back on track here. And the play by Oladipo as he finishes it off for 2.
Boy, how creative is Oladipo in the paint. Understands how to use his frame to score on the interior.
AI kicks to Brown. AI with it. Russell's there. Jones, no luck. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 31% in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mohamed Bamba.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jones. Artis kicks to Leaf. Over to the wing. Deep two from Russell. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Ojale. Brown outside. Orlando moving the ball around. AI passes to Zeller. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Kicks it to Nance. Shoots it. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a...
Big time. Dominate. Exactly. Where to play.